It don't encourage anybody to believe anything, but try to understand. We say, first study, then practice. After that you can experience whether right or wrong. No need to believe. I remember one day a Christian priest came to our temple with his followers for a dialogue. Very friendly dialogue. In the end, that Christian priest asked, "Can you tell me actually what Buddhists believe?" And I told him, tell you very frankly, Buddhists do not believe anything. He got a shock. Then he has seen my book in the cupboard, what Buddhists believe. He pointed out. Then, why did you write that book? Then I told him, you better read that book. Whether there is anything for you to believe, nothing. Then what they do? Then I told them, they study, they practice, they experience. Nothing to believe. Recently I was invited to the Catholic Church to be a Buddhist talk. After my talk, somebody asked this question. Now you say, the Buddha said like this. We say, Jesus said like this. Who is right? I told him, you can forget your Jesus. I can forget the Buddha. Let us use our common sense unbiasedly. Then we can understand who is right, who is wrong. Example. The Buddha says, we should not steal. Jesus says, thou shalt not steal. Do you think without Buddha, without Jesus, we cannot understand that stealing is bad? Why do you want to depend on them? That is what the Buddha wanted. He did not introduce religious law, religious commandment, religious punishment. What he wanted to teach us how to think, how to understand what is right and what is wrong. Not to say, oh, Jesus says like this, therefore we cannot do. Or the Buddha says, therefore we cannot do this. Not in that way. That language is for small children, not for us. If the mommy say, I cannot eat this, Papa say, I cannot go there, because they cannot understand. The Buddha never teach like this. He treated us as thinking human beings, not like animals to be trained by threatening and frightening, because he knew we have thinking mind. So he enriched our mind to understand. Through this understanding, then we come to know. This example is again another. The Buddha says, if you cannot understand why killing is bad, then you are doing attanang upamang kattva nahaneya nagahati. When another person comes and tries to kill you, either cutting or shooting or beating, how do you feel? Then you must understand, when you try to do this to another person, that person also gets the same feeling that you had. That is more than enough for you to understand why it is bad. Is it necessary to get the order from heaven to understand that it is bad? This is Buddha's way of teaching. Our own experience, thinking, understanding. Not by getting orders or commandments from heaven or from Buddha or anybody. The Buddha is a teacher. He is a master. He wanted to guide us how to think, how to talk, how to work, very respectable way. By our own thinking, following our own thinking. Please, more than an hour. You can have some questions or whatever you like. If you've got time. Universal love, animals love, different type of love. In any kind of selfish love, you experience either violence, misunderstanding, enmity, and disturbance in the end, because it is selfish. If there is no selfishness, no love. Husband and wife love each other. It is selfish love. Because of this love, they fight with each other. How many times they fight? Fight and quarrel and argue or separate or beat each other. That is the nature of selfish love. Parents and children, selfish love. Children depend on parents, expect something from the parent, therefore they love. Parents also expect something from the children, therefore they attend to them, they love them. If they neglect, then trouble. It is selfish. Although it is selfish, that is important. Why? There is no another method to console, entertain human emotion. Love. Husband and wife, emotional love. But selfishness is there. Parents and children. How parents, what sort of emotional satisfaction they are going to console themselves when they hold their children, when they play with their children. That emotional satisfaction they cannot gain from another. Again, how that baby or child feel when mother come and hold and feed milk. That is emotional love, satisfaction, they need that. But because of this love, then the side effect. Suddenly, one of your beloved child, due to accident or some other unfortunate thing, died. Now you cannot tolerate this. You have too much of love and attachment toward this child. Now you cannot tolerate. You go mad. Here the advice given by the Buddha is, you can have this love, you can have this attachment, but you must understand, so one day, definitely, something that we cannot satisfy, something we cannot accept may take place. Therefore, you have to develop your love and attachment with this understanding. Then, if anything happens later, you know how to control your mind. Otherwise, no. A doctor who was giving free treatment on full moon day in his clinic. Somebody came and told him suddenly, his younger son died. His pet, very young boy, died. Then the doctor said, if he did, I cannot do anything. I am a doctor. Here there are many people who need my service. So I will attend to them and come home. Ask others to prepare for everything. He had that courage to understand, to control himself. The love that he had toward the child, he knew one day this may happen. So, he did not create any emotions. He did not cry, he did not shout. He had the courage to face it. Therefore, love and affection and attachment we have to develop with this understanding. Otherwise, we get into trouble. Anything else? Because when you pay attention towards some recitals, especially the words come out from the Buddha's mouth for the well-being of others, then you gain confidence and your devotion, pay attention by stopping all the other thinking. So during that period,